to the Southern Breakfast Show. We have no competitor. We have no competitor who can come and compete with us. Danger! Let them move. Team up.
At least let them try. It is 0840 and 20 minutes for us to wrap up the show. National Morning still goes on. I almost said load shedding, but that still goes on as well.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So things are still going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. In the studio, we have Joanna Billy. Where's Billy from? What does that mean?
It's my last name.
Where's it from?
From Chipata.
Okay, so we know how we're going to bury you then. And then we have Chimwemwe Kaliati as well in the studio. And she's wearing a Dominican convent uniform as well. It's nice to see Dominican convent in the house. A big shout out. Dominican convent. Who do you want to say what's up to? From Dominican convent. I mean, like your friends are probably listening.
Just my classmates and my teachers.
What's the name? What's your class?
My class?
Yeah.
Form 1 Martin.
Huh?
Form 1 Martin.
What is that? Form 1 what?
Martin.
Oh man, they say Form 1 now.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do.
Wow. So I'm like, what is she saying? Form 1? So you next year Form 2?
Yes.
And then Form 3?
Yes.
Then Form 4 and then
A levels.
A levels.
Yes.
So you just have 4 years to go. Cool, man. School's hard anyway. We need to continue. All right, so SS is full-blown sickle cell. Like you're a sickler. You're the one. Yeah.
Yes.
You're the project.
Yes.
Yes. So I was talking about relationships for you. How is that going? How is your relationship? You're dating, and how is it going? Especially that you're not bad to look at.
It's going okay.
Mm-hmm.
We know each other's genotypes, so it's going fine.
Well, so you have to do that.
Yeah, obviously.
And are men receptive to that?
Well, once you explain your condition, they have to know, because obviously it's for our benefit, the both of us, for our future. So yes.
Yeah. So let me be intrusive now. So any plans of like wedding bells and everything? Because Ndekazi clearly is not planning on doing that stuff. So what about you?
I'll let you know in a month.
What's happening in a month? now I'm even curious now.
No, I'll just let you know in a month. Yeah,
Is it me?
maybe.
Okay. I mean, when you hear stories like this, Chimwemwe, I know you're pretty young. I mean, does it worry you about your later life and what you're going to be doing as a grown-up when you become a full-blown adult?
Oh, I'm still learning on that.
Yeah.
Joanna here.
So whatever Joanna does is what you're going to do?
No.
Please don't do what Joanna does. Yeah. I mean, what does that make you feel like about the future for yourself?
As she was clearly saying, we have to go for tests and see our genotypes. But for now, we focus on school.
Parents don't.
Yeah,
They just
don't like that.
Yeah, they don't like talk like that. They just want to talk about school.
Yes.
Not boys.
How old are you, darling?
I'm 13 years old.
Oh, look, a 13-year-old.
Where is your mom
Still
today,
a
by the way?
child.
Oh, we refused her to join us.
Oh, because she talks too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because these conversations needs to be had without your parents there. Is right. It's right as well. So, what are you doing? I know you're based in Osaka,
Yes.
and you've come to the Copper Belt. You've brought Chimwemwe back to the station. Thank you very much for that. I like Chimwemwe; she's cool. What's your plan for the weekend?
Well, this weekend we have a small lunch for underprivileged sickle cell warriors. So I feel like underprivileged warriors don't really have a voice in the sickle cell world. So I'm trying to create that for them. And
Okay.
I really hope it goes well.
Yeah, but I see you. I mean, you guys are not underprivileged.
No.
Yeah. So I mean, how hard is it for the underprivileged when it comes to sickle cell? I know the medications you could probably access them or whatever it is, but what's happening Mkombo? What's happening in my villages with people with sickle cell? What are you learning from that?
It's really difficult. Yeah, because I'm Kombon, because most of them, Arana, they are supposed to be on hydroxyurea, but their children are not on hydroxyurea. because they say you can access it through Nima, but then it's not all the time that you can do that. So then they have to buy hydroxyurea.
Is it very expensive?
It's about 120 kwacha for a strip, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, okay, and then someone's salary is 1,000 kwacha, and then they have kids with sickle cell. That's a hard.
That's a hard. And then you
hard.
see that umumuma kombon, as we're talking about genotypes, taba ishama genotype yabo. So you find bari kwataba na batatu 4 with sickle cell, and then all of them have to be on hydroxyurea.
Yeah. So what does hydroxyurea do for you as an individual? Like, I mean, I'm hearing you take hydroxyurea. That means it's very important for a sickler, right? But what does it stop from happening
Once you take it?
So hydroxyurea basically produces more fetal hemoglobin in the body that doesn't have any sickle cell. Yes. And it usually helps us not have these crises that we usually have almost all the time, and it's there to produce more blood flow in the body. Yes.
Okay, so if you don't take it, what happens? More attacks, more pain.
Attacks,
Yes.
more pain,
So
more sickle cells.
So most of the children that are living with sickle cell have to undergo a lot of pain if they're not taking that, and they can't afford it.
Exactly.
Okay, that's pretty sad. So what made you come up with this initiative to have a meal, and is a meal enough?
I know a meal is not enough, but then it's a starting point, because I want to create a voice for these children. I want them to be able to speak. So I'm going to have a talk with them, and then we can see how we're going to help them. Hopefully, once I post it on my social media, enough people will be able to look at this and try to help these children.
Yeah, because HIV has got its funding.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Like I know people who are HIV advocates. They've become rich from it. They have a lot of funding, and the sort of things when you just mention it, everyone will be backing it. Is sickle cell getting the same type of attention? Like, this is sickle cell. We're fighting sickle cell. Are NGOs coming up? Are things happening like that?
Yeah, things are happening, but then I feel like a lot of things are happening in Lusaka. And we need to expand. We need to touch different provinces. It's not just about Lusaka. It's about Chipata. It's about, it's about Ndola. It's about Kawe. We need to touch Amakombo, and not just. It's all about UTH and whatnot. So we need to spread this advocacy.
And how's your spreading of advocacy, especially that your fire on social media? I mean, what has social media done for that?
It has really helped, because there's times when I host little competitions where I say, okay, no, we're going to be winning this much, and then send us your sickle cell stories. So I've been able to help a few people through sickle cell stories, because through those stories, people will read them and they're like, we saw you posted this child. We want to help them.
Yeah.
We want to buy them some diapers. We want to buy them this and this, because most people that send me their sickle cell stories are on wheelchairs. They had a stroke and now they're on a wheelchair because they can't afford this medication. So social media has been helping.
Yeah, well, that's great.
I want to ask about what it's like to have a sickle cell, an episode, a crisis. What is the everyday feeling when it happens? Do you feel weak? Do you feel tired? Is it just pain? What really happens when you have a crisis, an attack?
In that moment, it's the pain. Then obviously you're going to be weak, because the pain makes you weak.
In a scale of 1 to 10, what type of pain is it?
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
Is it your entire body?
Well, it's different. Sometimes it's your legs, sometimes it's your back. But then that point that it attacks will make sure you feel it. The pain is going to be there, and it's going to be very horrible.
Wow. So what do you do in that instance? I asked this question to somebody before on this show, but I mean, do you get? And they said that you don't. But do you get used to the pain? Do you get used to the pain? Like, okay, I'm used to it now. I'm like Rambo. I'm like Sylvester Stallone. I'm a superhero now. I can't feel the pain, or it's pain regardless.
So usually when the pain just starts there, you're like, nah, this is too much. I can't do it. But as the days are going, you're trying to fight the pain. You're just like, no, I have to get rid of you. I have to continue with what I'm doing. And for example, if it's your legs hurting, I mean, obviously you won't be able to walk, but you have to fight the pain and just push yourself to walk. Even if it's just 2 steps, you have to push yourself.
Wow, that breaks my heart that you have to do it. You have to go through all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So do you have to have painkillers all the time, or do the painkillers work?
Most of the time, I usually don't. But again, lots of medicine is bad because it can. You'll be thinking that no, you're still in pain, but again, once the injections come, you're thinking no, maybe it's the injection that's hurting at the same time. So lots of medicines, injections aren't really good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes you have to brave it, right?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Are there specific painkillers that you have to take? Or can you just like do paracetamol or something?
Well, diclofenac works. Like that's the one that works. And then when you're in very bad pain, that's when that will give you drugs like morphine, pethidine. That's when that goes on because the pain is just way too much.
It's so painful that you have to go to morphine. That's how bad.
Yes, and sometimes the
it's a 10
morphine
for real,
doesn't
isn't
even
it?
work.
Wow. That's crazy. So how can someone listening to this show, like right now, listening to you and your initiative, how can they help?
Well,
or you've got this covered. You're good.
of course not. We always have room to help. Like you always have to help. So they could just follow us on our social media, on our TikToks.
We don't know what those are.
Oh my.
There we go.
I forgot that we're dealing with the 80s people. Okay, so I have a Facebook page that is called Queen Jojo. That's why I post.
Queen Jojo.
Yes.
Like Queen, like double E.
Yes.
Queen Jojo. Okay.
Yes, and Queen Jojo. So you can go to our page, Queen Jojo. We both advocate from there. She'll teach you about hydroxyurea and all that stuff. You'll be able to see our sickle cell stories. You can help through. You can choose who you want to help. Donations, anything.
What are you having? What's on the menu though, for this same food that we're eating? Because I want to come. I'm hungry already.
Well,
are you guys cooking the food yourselves?
yes.
Oh, cool, man.
So the idea is having a home cooked meal and just sitting and interacting as sickle cell warriors and listening to each other's stories.
Chumwe, are you helping out with the cooking?
Yes.
What are you cooking? You were 13 tomato.
Yeah.
You didn't grow up in my household. Kuipa ni mbushi. Mwana.
I've never killed a chicken.
I've never either. Okay, so what are you cooking?
I'm not like really a professional cook yet. I'm still learning the basics. So yeah, just cutting vegetables.
Told ya.
Hey, yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, she's 13 years old. You can cut her some slack. You can deal with the vegetables.
Yes.
13 years old, you can cut us some slack.
Hey,
You need to. I was cooking when I was 13.
Wakuida mkomboni? Huh? Uliwa kumayadai baby?
She was looking at you like what's up with you?
No, the thing is, I feel abengaba nabakulira mkomboni balasambira bwangu sana kuipika kumono tubana tunangwe 34 but 13 years nichina kwa watoto baiche twakwa 25.
I told you I stayed in Muzakira for 6 months. I saw a 5-year-old carrying a 20 liter of water, and I'm like, huh?
That's not even possible.
It was.
Oh, wow.
I should have taken a video. I was like, what's going on in this neighborhood? I'm out.
Oh yeah.
I'm out of here. Yeah. So yeah, we know how to cook. We should learn how to cook. Not because you're a woman, but because cooking is just a beautiful thing to do. So there's nothing on the menu that you can say that we're going to eat when I come?
Well, there's going to be some rice, beef stew.
Mwalimu chitako invite guys. Nangwale chitafe invite Pantunatu. In fact, people are imposing their presence even when they're not wanted.
Please go with it.
So has he been invited?
At this point, there's nothing we can do because he's already added himself to the list.
Amen.
Nice, chitafe invite him.
No, it's good. Yes, so it was great that what you guys are doing, and I really want the sickle cell word to come out, and it's great that you share these stories. It's difficult. to share some of these stories, but you have the strength and you're doing it for a lot of people. A lot of people are sitting there listening to you and being very inspired. Thank you very much, guys, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chimwemwe.
Yes.
High five. High five.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming on the show as well. You're going to class after this?
Yes.
Well, let's get you to class. We got to go. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for coming on the Sun Up Breakfast Show. Unless we got text messages to wrap this up.
No, we do not.
All right, we got to go. So go to Queen JoJo on Facebook. Is it it's the same on TikTok as well?
Yes.
And on Instagram?
No, just TikTok and Facebook.
TikTok and Facebook. And inbox them if you want to help out. Any numbers people can call for marriage?
For marriage.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Like, just to help or whatever it is.
0974 343 183.
Say that again. People are slow.
0974 343 183.
Chimwemwe, Joanna, thank you very much for joining us on the show. That's our Sun Up Breakfast Show. We got to go and continue with morning music.
Breakfast on Copperbelt's hottest station, Sun FM.
Start your day right.
That's where we come in. Get up! We bring the music, the chat, the coffee. Nah, we're not at that level yet. Get your day started in style. Ready to kick the start.
Sun FM 88.5.
From Kwabulozi to Kabwata, we're here to glorify Jesus.
Yesu enkonto iyonjendela